Hello everybody and welcome back to an episode of Argus VRC's developer update videos that we do for you all. My name is Savvy Chap and in today's video we have a lot to cover. So if you couldn't tell behind us, we are getting ready to push out an update and an event. But before I get to that information, I do need to cover some things and stuff that we're going to go over. So in today's video we have an amazing interview with Vector Lotus, who is our new 3D developer and artist. We also have a interview with Trudolf, the world design crab who does loads of crazy things in the background, far too much what he's credited for. And we also have FTW with us today to talk a little bit about some stuff in the background and such towards the end of the video. For the start of this video, I'm going to cover a recap of our roadmap. I know we haven't recapped the roadmap in a while, and we haven't even spoke about it for a while, so let me just start by putting the roadmap up on screen and explaining some things that have changed during our development. So if you haven't been to the world recently, we now have a localization and translation system in the world, which is also in the Discord. People can get a role and help out by translating and localization of texts and menus. Balls Deep and Boku have been working hard on that, and that is in world now. The housing system has been put into the world in its first draft and is still being developed, but you are able to now buy and rent the house for a amount of time in world and have private conversations and such. The market and economy update is slowly being developed and dropped in over time, so some of it has already gone out in terms of economy rebalances, weapon rebalances, prices and such, and that is an update that's going to take a very long time to get to completion, but Trudolf is working his hardest and he's going to talk a little bit about that later in the video. We do have ambient sound effects that have now been added and some background noises. So the BGM and OST updates are slowly coming. The OST has not been changed yet. Kasumi is working to finish off some of the tracks and they will be going into game soon. But ambient, waterfalls, crowd noises, crickets and stuff are starting to appear in different places of the world. Next we have resource nodes. Resource nodes now exist. You can collect herbs and you have probably also started to see the mining items that are in world and such. Their systems have not been fully completed yet, but some of the resource nodes and locations are definitely now in world for you to see. Mob drops have also been added to the world through various quests, and Trudolf will go over that, and I'm sure Vector will talk a little bit more about the mob drops and some of the items you can expect to see going forward. Myself and FTW probably are going to talk a little bit about the criminal system and the update towards that and what's been happening. The lighting overhaul system has nearly it's almost completed for the lighting overhaul. Same with shadows on quest. These two systems are kind of linked together and they're almost ready to be dropped and stuff. The guild system unfortunately will not drop this year. I know a lot of people will be very disappointed about that, and we'll have more information about it. And the fallback avatar system has been removed as we now use the persistence that VRChat supports. However, we are still going to provide a fallback custom avatar. You won't be able to save with it and stuff, but we are planning to create custom avatars to give out for free for people to use in the world and such. And then of course new weapons. Vector has a lot to discuss on that one, so I'll leave that for a little bit later in the video. So that's the roadmap. We have pretty much, we're happy with the progress that we've been doing so far on it and stuff, and a lot of the features are either in-game or near completion to be put into game and such. There are other features that we have also worked on that were not on the roadmap, but there's too much to cover. So for now, we are almost finished with this year's roadmap, and we're looking forward to working on next year's roadmap, more features as we go forward and stuff. That's it for a recap with the roadmap and what features have actually been developed and stuff put in. Now for your event information. So as you can tell behind me, in typical fashion, Argus is going to be themed for Halloween. The date for the Halloween update is expected, might not be exactly on this time, given our track record, but we are expecting to go live on the 24th of October. So depending on your time zones and such, it might be the 25th slash 26th, but it'll definitely be around the 24th of October this year that you can expect the Halloween event. There's no time limit on how it's going to run for, so it might run a little bit into November, and then we'll end the event and such, but we'll keep you updated through our Discord posts and such. Not only do we have the Halloween event planned for you, we've been recently using our amphitheatre over the last couple of weeks slash months to host different types of events such as watch parties, and we've held a talk for another community called Eldramore. We'll have a little bit more on that later on and stuff. Not in this video, but we're going to be talking a bit more about that in another video and such. We are back at VCAT again this year. We managed to get a slot, so our booth will be there for those of you to come by, and we'll be doing our QA sessions in World with Lon and all of the VCAT team taking part in the World Hops and stuff. I am also going to Japan to VCAT Real, so while VCAT is on digitally, I will also be at the real live VCAT event for people to ask questions and to see me and stuff. So if any of our Japanese player base, and we know a lot of you do play and stuff, I'll be in Japan for you to come by and like talk to and stuff. Same as like last year and such, same venue and stuff. So that is it for our event information and recap. So for now, I'm going to have to go and track down somewhere in this spooky world a very talented 3D artist. So let's go find him. Hello everybody, I managed to find Vector hiding in the library in Tulbana. Hello Vector.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
So Vector, why don't you tell everybody what it is that you do for the team?
So I'm a 3D character artist. I've been recently put onto the team on Argus here. I've been working on, actually I worked on my first event for the summer event. I am now working on a lot of the weapons right now, like the black metal katana and a few other things that are coming down very soon. It's been going really nice here. It's really nice to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So especially with the summer events and some of the things that you've already worked on, what's your favorite model that you've worked on already for us?
Definitely the black metal katana is definitely one of my favorite ones. But until something else comes down the line when all of you are going to see very soon, that's going to be my next favorite one. It's really nice. Yeah.
Not giving away any sneak peeks there. Okay, so what is it that you're looking forward to working with the team on next, basically?
So what's going to be happening soon? So as you all know, we used to have a fallback avatar in the past. We're going to be repurposing the fallback avatar and give the base to everyone for free to be able to put their own outfits and maybe some weapons and particle effects, anything that, if you're an avatar creator, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be... Yeah. And like basically I'm going to be adding in, I'll be working on like a lot of outfits for that fallback body. So all of you can see what you like and you can add it onto your avatars and have one, kind of like customize more of your own personality into your own appearance in Project Aincrad.
Yeah, some of these outfits that Vector's also going to work on are also going to be repurposed into NPCs as well. So not only are we making an avatar system that you'll be able to use and like create for yourself, they are also being used for like new NPCs so that we don't have a clone army from Star Wars running around the world that you've all seen.
Yeah, we have imposters happening right now. So many imposters.
So many.
Oh, no.
So many. Right, Vector. So what else is it that you've been working... So what else would you like to be working on the team with next as well?
Well, basically, I kind of just want to work on mostly anything possible that's character based and, weapon related things. As you know, I actually have my own booth shop. I kind of just work on that, and it's really nice.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
actually already released an outfit, haven't you? Do you want to talk a little bit about the outfit and what it is? I'll put some screenshots up on screen for you all to see this. So, talk a little bit about the outfit. Where did the idea and the inspiration for this come from?
Yeah, so I had a new outfit. It's called the Vowed Aegis Regalia. I worked on it for about. I put a lot of love into it. It's basically kind of like inspired by an old game I used to play. It was actually based off a game called Mabinogi. I just love Celtic and Welsh mythology oriented kind of designs, like Celtic knots and things from the Celts and Welsh mythology, like kind of looking more like Welsh gods. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, if you guys really do like it, be sure to check it out, and yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a lot of different bases, types that you can see there from the photos, so it fits like different things, and you can see some of the quality that Vector is going to be bringing towards the team and the world for you all and stuff. My last question for you, Vector, is: are you looking forward to the Halloween event, and are we going to see a spooky Vector avatar?
Oh, spooky Vector. Oh, I mean, honestly, ooh, that would be a really cool thing to add in. But man, I wish I had time to do it. That would be awesome. But I am very excited for the Halloween event. We have a lot of great things coming. And it'll be like an awesome quest for maybe like some really useful items for people to actually use in like gameplay. I don't want to say too much about it, but I promise you it will be definitely worth it to achieve.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
I hope you all have a great time.
Okay, well, thank you for answering all our questions, Vector. And now, everybody, there is a small little crab. He's red, and I was told he's hiding in a cave somewhere. So do you want to come help me find this small little crab we call Trudolf?
Yeah, sure.
Around somewhere there.
Oh boy, it's hot at this cave.
My God, where is this little crab? I know he's in this cave somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. We found the cave. Trudolf! Trudolf!
Where are you, Crab Man? Where are you? Whoa!
Hello.
It's Crab Man.
It's Crabman. Hello, Trudolf. Welcome. Right, so now that we've caught you, we've got some questions we'd like to ask you.
All right.
And you have to answer them. What have you been doing for the
Okay.
team? So, what have you been doing this month for the team?
I've mostly been doing, this cave here. Been doing a lot on specifically the Mushroom Cavern that we're standing in right now. Its main purpose is to tie into another long-winded quest, like the Black Metal Katana quest. But other things I've been doing have mostly just been general bug fixes, either programming, world design, 3D. I've been a jack of all trades recently.
I wasn't lying at the beginning of the video when I said he wears many hats. He does a lot for the team.
For sure.
Yeah. So, give us a little bit more information about this cave. What was the idea with this place?
Well, the original idea with the cave is I saw the mushrooms. They looked really cool. They weren't really used anywhere at all either. They were only sporadically placed around the map. So I thought, why not a big area filled with mushrooms? A nice place to just vibe, really.
So, Trudolf, you've also been working on economy and weaponry balancing, and you just recently did a survey. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah. The other day, we released a survey specifically for our patrons here, the Vanguards, to better figure out about the Black Metal Katana quest and the weapon itself, what people liked about it, what they disliked, damage, appearance, cooldown, everything general about the weapon. And we're also going to be releasing another survey soon to all patrons for general weapons, specifically tier 4 and 5, just so we can better balance the game damage, cooldowns, price, everything. We are trying our best to figure out how to perfectly balance the game as best as we can.
And as fairly as possible. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, the economy update is slowly and gradually coming out. Some of it is already in the world and stuff. So Trudolf, what has been your most favourite thing to work on this month?
Yet again, I gotta bring us back to the Mushroom Cavern. I've been having so much fun working on this thing. The most recent addition to it was the mushrooms on the walls and the roof. For specifically because I wanted agility players to have something else to do. So they can run around the mushrooms, jump up the walls, stuff like that. And the tie-in quest for this area specifically requires a higher level of agility to actually get the required items.
That's right, because we've started to deep dive develop some of our quest systems. In fact, you were just telling me about Casual and Iden have been doing timed quests now. So there's a new time limit on quests. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Casual and Live Dimensions have recently set up a time limit for quests. That way we can time them actually. So instead of you join a world, you have the quest permanently until you leave, you actually need to do it in a set amount of time or else the quest will fail. So some new quests and some old quests will be changed, updated, or created based around the time limits.
That's very interesting. Ooh, you could go from TOB with some eggs to Tolbana and they might run out and stuff. Who knows? Or bread.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, bread. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, we are adding bread as a physical item for players to specifically roleplay with. You can heal with it, eat it technically, but it's not really worth it in the sense of healing. You're still better off using a potion.
Yeah. But for all of you people in the bread, your prayer's been answered. Yes. You can finally stop typing the word bread. We're doing it. Right, I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to ask you about, but I think that's everything. Yes. If not, I'm going to have to tie you down for another video. Haha, more content.
Oh, God.
Woo! We totally don't hold guns to their heads. Right.
They do.
Now,
Help us,
We've managed to capture you, and now we need to sort of go and capture that one and tie him down, guys. Quick, he's running! He's running! Get him!
Stop resisting!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, me, Vector, and Trudolf have managed to tame our lovely programming cat FTW, and hopefully we're going to ask you a few questions, FTW, if that's okay. Don't hiss at us. Good kitty. Oh. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, first off, FTW and myself have been working on GOG, as we announced in the background. GOG is still taking a little bit of time to develop, so we'd like to apologise for not having any more information for you all, and we know a lot of you are looking forward to that. We are nearly completion of it. We're nearly there, and we'll have more information on GOG soon. However, FTW and some of you patrons have already been testing this, has been working on the criminal system. So FTW, why don't you tell me how the criminal system is going to work? And some of you patrons are going to be able to retest this soon.
The criminal system has been a feature of Aincrad for a while, but there haven't been any laws in the world that told it to ever do anything. In the next update, we will have an implementation for a law that will mark you as a criminal for killing another player. However, the law will only take effect once the player has been killed. It will not mark anyone as a criminal if the player survives. Also, if the player who has been killed was a criminal, then it will also not mark the killers as orange.
That is pretty cool, and I cannot wait for you all to see this and stuff. And obviously you Patreon people will be able to test this out really soon and stuff. Now FTW, what are you planning to wear for Halloween? Oh, he's turned red. Health crystal. If we give you a health crystal, you won't. He's got to be.
Okay. Okay. Oh, take it. I don't want it. It's yours.
It's yours. Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Okay, guys. Well, thank you, Free, for joining me. I think we better run, dudes. I think he's angry. The programmer angry. Run, Trudolf.
Oh no!
Every man for themselves. Let's get. Oh my god, we just managed to get away from a very angry FTW. I mean, look at my health bar, it's red. I've never been red. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to do it for this video. I'd like to thank Vector and Trudolf and FTW for helping out with this one. And you've got a lot of information there to go over and such, and I hope you are looking forward to some of our updates that are coming. We do have a little recap to go over. So the Halloween event is going to be going live on the 24th of this month. So for time zone purposes, that might be the 25th for some people when you wake up and stuff and things. But roughly around October the 24th is when we're planning to drop the event. And it will run through into November, and we'll turn it off some point in November. We have VCAT Real coming up, so watch out for that. VCAT Real is a thing that's happening. Myself and hopefully Boku D are going to be in Japan. And we know we have a large Japanese community that visit us, so we'd love you to all come by and ask us some questions and stuff. There's also VCAT in VR chat, that's happening at the same time and such. And that's going to cover it for events. We will have more event videos going forward and stuff, and again we'll have more information coming out. For you Patreons, we are definitely going to be updating your world really soon, so look out for your Patreon announcements. Vanguards, as the two lovely gentlemen behind me said, there is 2 feedbacks for you to leave in your Vanguard channels. We would appreciate you filling them out and giving us the information to improve the server. I need to go because I feel FTW's presence getting closer. I think I can hear boss music. I'm not sure, guys. I think I can hear boss music. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh guys, FTW! Run!
Oh my god! No! Sir, no! No!
Hi, just wanted to thank you for making it to the end of the video. As always, if you want to keep up to date with everything that's going on in Project Aincrad, make sure to hit the subscribe button because a lot is happening here and it's important to keep up to date. And if you have any questions, feel free to join our public Discord. Link is in the description. And I want to give an extra special thank you for all of our Patreons. You make literally everything here possible. It couldn't be done without you. And as always, it was nice seeing you. Take care.